be out on our ears.
Really? Things that bad?
I'll say.
It's so hard keeping things fresh. I mean, everything's been done.
Well, good job I've got a top idea then.
Oh, go on then. What are you waiting for? It's your moment in the spotlight.
Right, so, I'm thinking everyone likes a mystery, am I wrong?
I suppose.
So, our new show could be set at this old mental asylum. You know that abandoned one on the hill? I'm doing a family tree and it seems my great auntie Matilda was in there, but there's no trace of what happened to her. So anyway, that's how I discovered the place. And I'm talking ghost story. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a horror.
Well, kind of. But well, people like this reality stuff as well, don't they? And I thought we could do like a ghost hunt kind of research project in there and just see what unfolds. So we could hire some specialists, like say a medium, a clairvoyant, a historian, writer, scientist, or maybe even someone who suffers with mental illness.
Sounds a bit vague. What if nothing actually happens?
Ah, well, we could make sure it actually does. You know, we could enhance the entertainment, you know.
It has potential. We need to research this more. Get me the figures. We don't want to fall flat on our faces with this.
On it.
Anyone else?
Mum's like a part of the pet documentary thing, you know, seeing the lengths that people go to keep the pets happy, like getting the nails that claws and having a conversation on the phone and stuff like that.
I think that's been done already. I mean, people love shows about pets, but I was thinking more game show. But I don't think that means Kara's idea actually.
Right, that's settled. Let's do it. Leave no stone unturned, okay? We need top people if this is going to work. People with character to spice things up a bit. We'll hold some auditions for it and let them present to us. You're good with figures, so make sure all adds up. Dan, you team up with Cara.
So, who's up next?
This is historian who's been all over the UK research on mental asylums. He's an absolute boss on the subject. He's a bit quirky too, so should be good entertainment for the viewers.
Sounds good. Let's have a look. Francis Parkman?
Yeah, he sounds a bit like a monk, but
Is he from around here?
I don't think he originated from around here. It sounds like he's been to public school.
Could be kind of eccentric. Bring him in. Oh, Francis, welcome. I'm Cara.
Pleasure to meet you.
Could you tell us what inspired you to be part of this show?
Well, I have a niche in this subject. You see, I've been up and down the country researching asylums. What I don't know about asylums is not worth knowing. To be able to visit this place would really help with my research.
Interesting. So,
I was telling Cara a bit about what you do.
Quite right. The Mateo Psychiatric Institute was founded in 1920 by a young Antonio de la Cruz, who had a keen interest in psych. There were many rumors of maverick operations that took place there. And mental health was definitely painted in a little picture back then, let me tell you that.
oh really? How so?
Well, we have different methods of mental health. It's now part of the NHS. It wasn't regulated and meant lots of people could get away with many maverick operations.
So they may find ghosts of people who died there.
Well, let me tell you this. If ghosts were roaming this earth, this would be the place to see it.
So, well, thank you for your time, Mr.
Please call me Francis.
Oh, okay, Francis, yes. Well, I suppose Have we got any more to see?
We've got a few more to see, so we'll let you know if things will work out.
No worries, just let me know dates, logistics, all that. Good day.
Thank you, Francis. We'll be in touch.
Bit full of himself.
But informative, and we need someone like that on the team.
May need to edit some of his rambling out. The whole show will be about him.
Yeah, that is an option. But do you know, at least he's passionate about his subject.
Shall we call the next one?
Yes, the therapist, Ali Pagod.
Good morrow, gentle folk of the realm. I heard you were in need of my services.
It's out of Lord of the Rings.
Ali, did you watch the introduction video we sent about the project?
Yes, it sang spiritual healing to me. I brought my crystals.
Well, that could work. So how would you use your expertise to help with the show?
Well, I've always wanted to be on TV, and I thought I could do this course on crystals and it would just be mind-blowing. Anyway.
Okay, have you any experience?
In acting, you mean? Yes, I was in my school production of Oliver. The chorus it was.
Okay.
Anything else to add?
Do you want to see my crystals? Or perhaps I could sing you a song. I have a dance prepared.
We have a few more to see, but we'll let you know if we think it'll work.
Thank you. Right. I don't know about this open audition situation. Probably a bad idea. I mean, I'm thinking, let's narrow it down. I mean, we can cross her off the list to start with. We'll be here for weeks. Who else have we got booked in?
This one sounds okay, actually.
So, is it the medium person?
Oh yeah, it's the medium. And she's done a lot of TV things like asking questions to spirits for the audience.
Oh, right, yeah. I've always thought those shows were a fix, but, well, I say if she's got the right personality and looks the part, people will believe.
You're such a cynic. You don't believe anyone can get in touch with the dead.
Well, I've yet to see it. When you're dead, you're dead. That's how I see it.
So why this project?
Well, because mystery sells. People watch it, and we need a good programme, otherwise it won't get commissioned. I've done my market research and people actually go for this stuff. I suppose the ghost bit is that just adds a bit of spice, doesn't it? It's a gimmick, but the history is real and really interesting. And obviously there's my connection to the place.
Alright, I have a flitch boat. Shall I call her in?
Yeah, why not?
Miss.
No. No. You can't enter. It's bad timing. She's here. I know she's here. My daughter. No. Please. Go away.
Are you alright, babe? Can't see anyone.
No. Cara. She wants to speak to a Cara.
Yeah, Cara, she's here. I'll introduce you.
She's here. My Cara.
Got on it to her. She didn't know when she was introduced. And he was interviewing her.
Well, I mean, anyone could look me up on Google.
Cara, I'm sorry.
It sounds like...
Your mother, yes. Sorry, I didn't want to argue.
Well, this is weird. How are you doing this?
It's consuming you. It was just a small disagreement. I tripped. It wasn't your fault.
Mum?
Yes, it wasn't your fault.
But you were fighting with Dad.
You're trying to separate us.
But I didn't mean to push you.
You didn't cause it.
Well, you-
I stood on the bottom of a dressing gown. I tripped. It wasn't your fault.
It wasn't me.
I have no idea what just happened there, but I think you're hired.
Sorry. Can I have a glass of water? That's not happened for a while, but it really takes it out of you. You're exhausted. Sorry. Destiny. Pleased to meet you.
Daniel.
Cara, why did you come here?
It's the audition, isn't it? I saw it advertised. I've done some similar stuff before, but this really piqued my interest.
Just saying, I think you're the one.
Dan,
Don't you want to ask me some more questions? Not ideal the situation we had there, but
I'm still trying to get my head around it.
I think Cara needs a break. Got some water?
Oh, yes, please. Oh, I'm feeling a bit queasy.
You could take a break if you like.
Yes. Oh, no, I'd rather just get on with this, actually. Let's get on.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, well, how would you? It's not something you talk about on the coffee break, is it? Let's carry on.
Yeah.
Who have we got next?
We've got a psychiatrist. He's done some TV documentaries.
What about this influencer person? Is she booked in?
Yeah. So, Omisha, she's got a large following.
Okay.
Oh, she's here.
Oh, Misha. So, I'm Cara. Could you tell us what you can bring to the project?
Well, I've been a long time suffering of mental illness. It all started when I was a child. I was hearing voices. Anyway, I thought I could, talk to some of the dead people there and talk about how mental health is dealt with today.
Interesting. So, you're an influencer, I see.
Yes, I have thousands of followers. I do lots of photos and videos and cameos. I can show you some of my posts if you like.
No, it's fine. Thanks anyway. But we'll have a look through later, and when we do further research, yes. Do you have any questions for us?
No, I don't think so.
So, do you think this is suitable for you with your mental health issues?
Yes, it's all under control. I'm on the right treatment now, so I should be alright.
Okay, well, I mean, of course, we will have a psychiatrist on the side, but would you be willing to sign a disclaimer?
Of course.
I think we should stop there. She didn't want to say.
Thank you, Omisha. We'll be in touch.
We'll definitely need that psychiatrist.
I think so.
But we'll have to think about qualifications more than TV personality.
Yeah, see where you're coming from. I agree. Let's bring him in.
Dr. Spooner.
Hello.
Do call me Alfred, no need to stand so many for me.
So, I'm Cara. This is Dan. Can you tell us a bit more about your experience?
Yes, I studied at Cambridge for around 7 years, and then I did a few talk shows where I had to support people with mental health issues and case abuse.
So,
Would you feel comfortable helping some of our guests on the show? A few have mental health issues.
Yes, this is my field of interest. I specialise in observing the mind during periods of extreme pressure. This is my life's work.
Thank you. We'll be in touch.
Thanks.
So, he's from Oxbridge.
Yeah, they're all tough from there, aren't they?
Dan, don't be so judgmental. He has an RP accent though. I get you. Maybe they're not so inclusive as they say there.
Hang on, Google it. He's from Tameside, but got a gift of a scholarship.
Seriously? Well, that is something. Seems okay, actually, doesn't he? They must have moulded him into a...
They're tough.
Oh, you're a nightmare. Inverted snobbery, that's known as. You know, when you refuse to change your accent even though people can't understand you. Some people adapt to different situations for credibility and clarity.
I think we should stop there. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. Let's call it a day then.
So what's the deal? We're here for the entire weekend. Yeah, go to your staff over here.
This place freaks me out.
Oh, I found it really inspirational. I feel the bell in the making already. Got such an eerie atmosphere, a perfect setting.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm glad treatment has changed over the years. I'd have hated to be caged up in a place like this. No, I don't. Just go away.
What was that? You talking to me?
No, I need to take my meds.
It's a good job that they hired me. I think a few rounds of therapy may be needed after this experience. We need to keep things balanced.
I'll book you in now. I'm finding this really triggering.
Oh, you must be Amisha. I looked at your notes and I was rather sceptical as to whether this was the right situation for you to be in. I'm here because my job's to be the resident psychiatrist and offer my knowledge of how things have changed over the years.
So, when do we actually start filming?
Well, we'll probably run the camera throughout so it can be a really flammable show with everyone acting naturally, but it's not going to live, so we will edit it where necessary. And we'll have a few close-up shots with Francis, where we can set a bit of background history on the place. In fact, we will have most of you talking to the camera to document ideas and events. And I set up a camera in the back room, so you can use it like a diary. You get the idea, like in Big Brothers, yeah.
Did you send a historian joining us? I read about his speaks and get some background from the novella.
Yes, Francis. I read about his studies in my own works and I was rather informative on the subject. Mine's a little more scientific, of course, so any explanations you may need about mental health, I'm your man.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, I'm thinking I could get some really good footage, boost our ratings. We might even get a whole season of it.
The air is heavy in here. I feel a presence. I feel fire filling my lungs. I can't breathe. Can you spell that? I have to get out.
You okay? Here, have some water. The mic can play tricks on you in pressure situations. Have you ever had hallucinations before?
Hallucinations? I sense things. When there is an energy in the room and when I touch things.
Ah, the medium.
You're sceptical, I see.
Well, I base my theories on science and facts rather than the paranormal. Let's just say we're here for different reasons.
So you would even validate what you cannot touch or sense? Phenomena that science just can't explain?
As I said, my job's to remain grounded and help people deal with their experiences.
I didn't choose this path, Doctor.
Alfred.
It chose me, Alfred. I have a gift, a sixth sense, an inner eye. How dare you? You exasperating, poor excuse of a man.
As I said, if you need any help.
I am not going to be spoken to like this.
At the Mateo Institute. I can't sleep. Half excited and half totally freaked out about what I'm going to find here. This place is spooky. I feel like I'm on a ghost train. You know, the suspense just before someone jumps out at you. Or when you're watching a horror film and something's about to happen. That scary music in the background. That's how I feel. It's so old and there are cobwebs everywhere. I have to be really quiet in case I wake the others. We're here for the weekend. There are cameras everywhere catching footage. Wait, did you hear that? Or did I imagine that? There's nowhere to run in this corridor. I just need to get to the other end. Look at this place. That noise. Again. What is this room?
He'll never let you leave. You have the devil in you.
What? Who said that? Look, I know this is all completely staged. Well, probably. I shouldn't have said that. But
this room for really special patients.
What? No. Oh no. No, I need to get out.
He'll never let you out. I never left.
No, I need to. Alfred, wake up, please!
Alicia.
I know, it's the middle of the night, but I'm going mad!
What is wrong?
The fact that I saw someone and I'm hearing voices.
Maybe it was one of the others.
No, they're all asleep.
Well, did you take your medication? It's normal for you to have voices. You know?
Yes, I took them, but this isn't the same. Alfred, this is different.
Right. Well, let's look. I hear you. I'm sure you heard something.
Okay, should I film us?
Well, what were your fans see?
What will they see? Me. They'll see me.
Well, I mean, the real you know, your face and like tears and suffering, fear.
No, it won't be live, and there'll be filters and, you know.
Thought so. Well, social media's not the best thing for your mental health. You may help with it by filming yourself like this.
It's my livelihood.
He'll never let you go. He's still here in every brick. The West Wing is his place, his special place, where he took them all to cure them. Soldiers with shell shock, people who spoke to little people, women like me suffered the worst. It was like he wanted to punish us for not feeling right. Shock therapy, hydrotherapy, dog therapy, all manner of abuse. Well, who would know? We were locked away from society, forgotten. I never wanted to come here. They took my baby, born out of wedlock. It couldn't be. My father was outraged and I cried for days, and days turned to months. They sent me here to be cured, saved from myself. I'd be out in a week or so, they said. Everyone had such hope about this place, somewhere to fix those people who no longer fitted. And Antonio came highly recommended. He suffers still. He will not rest.
Am I in shot?
Everyone is on camera.
Well, it's very important that I'm in shot. Hello, I am Francis Patman, and welcome to Section, where we'll be uncovering the history of this magnificent building, which dates back to the 1900s. The architecture predates the First World War. Just after the war, many of these buildings were turned into mental institutions such as these. There are a great demand into mental health institutions, with mental health on the rise. People losing their homes, their husbands, men too young, facing the atrocities of war. Let's introduce our team of experts.
Destiny Fields. You may have seen me on a show, Dead but Not Gone. I am a medium, and this is my vocation in life. Sometimes, for some reason, spirits cannot settle, hence why I become their vehicle for communication.
Alfred Spooner. I am the resident psychiatrist and can offer an insight into mental health today, as well as the science and facts behind the patients here. As Mr. Parkman has told us, mental health is somewhat different in this era, and some of the work here could have done more harm than good.
I'm sure most of you already follow me. I'm Amisha and I'm a long-time sufferer of mental illness. Now, I wasn't really into paranormal, but until last night, well, that was the real thing. Well, it's like real-life Ghostbusters!
Tamara, the best-selling novelist. The books have a heavy focus on theme and action in this kind of era, so my research helped me behind it, and you get a few sneak views of the light along the way.
Antonio de la Cruz, who founded this institute, had a very turbulent upbringing. His mother suffered with mental illness, which began a postnatal depression, and his father, a priest, loved her, ashamed, believing that she was the devil. She ran away with Matteo when he was just 6 years old. Nobody knows what became of her. They moved to the UK shortly to make a fresh start.
Something's burning. Can you smell that?
Cut! Okay, the camera is rolling, so let's see what we find in here.
What's this room?
It looks like a torture chamber.
I feel a presence. Something happened here.
There's a metal safe under the rubble. Is anybody good at cracking codes?
1918, 1918, 1918, 1918,
It's okay to breathe.
1918.
The code 918, multiplied.
This could be an important piece of history that's yet to be undiscovered. It's a spoof, some kind of video footage.
Let me see.
I thought it was going to be cash or treasure or something.
Why has nobody found this before?
Well, I believe they started to demolish parts of the West Wing. It's a listed building. A part of it was destroyed as it needed renovation. They're planning to turn it into apartments, I believe. Is there any way of playing this back?
Well, it looks like it's possible. I will work on it. I just need to make sure I set up the camera for the seance, and I will investigate.
Stay on, she said.
I feel the present. It's the only way to communicate.
I know this is a TV show, but really, you should be educating the public on mental health, not filling their heads with nonsense.
Well, I don't see why, if spirits are unsettled, they need an outlet. You shouldn't discriminate. They need help too.
I can't say this sits right with me either. I like to work with evidence and facts.
Look, just humour me. If nothing else, he'll make great TV. Close your eyes, join hands. Who are you? Is there anybody with us? I feel them. They are present. They're so unsettled. I won't sleep until it's done.
A real life seance.
You must take it seriously. It's not a storybook.
Of course I wouldn't.
Listen, nothing is happening here.
Shh!
I don't know about this.
Silence! Clear your minds. Who are you? Is there anybody there?
What's the purpose of this documentary? Should it not aim to raise awareness of mental health today? This whole thing is a charade, preying on people's illness like this. Irresponsible.
Look, Alfred, relax. Last night, well, I'm okay. If this will get us the views, then we should just do it.
The supernatural.
Alfred, please. You knew what you signed up for, and I have great respect for your work. That's why you were chosen, but let me do my job. I was chosen for my spiritual background and gifts. Now, let's join hands. Close your eyes, clear your minds, so we can let the spirits in. Is there anyone from the spirit world with us this evening? Is there anybody there?
Child of the devil. Burn, burn, burn.
No. Stop. Who are you?
You took away my life and the lives of so many others.
You were not fit. You needed help. I was the only one who could help you.
Liar! All the people you killed,
Cleansed.
abused, lives taken for what? Their grief? Illness? They trusted you! I never got to find my baby!
Who was killed?
Look at his logbook.
Where is his logbook?
Find his logbook.
Francis, did you come across a logbook in your research?
No. No notebook. There was a fire, so perhaps it got destroyed.
Guys, I found a new camera to project this book we found. It's priceless. Can you believe that?
So what now?
We need to find the logbook. To read the logbook.
Yes. We'll have another seance tonight.
Yes, I think that'd be perfect.
Oh, converted, I see.
I don't know. I could do a good night's sleep. This place is getting to me. No, I don't want to die. Sky, stars, ground, earth, sky, ground, earth. Like blood clattering, booming. I want to go home. I want to be safe. I'm dripping buses through my mouth. I don't want to die here in the trenches, lost in the rubble.
You see how the voices come at me, day in, day out.
No!
No, head for cover!
Who was that?
The voices, they're always there, they're never quiet.
When did you start hearing voices, may I ask?
A few years ago, they're never quiet.
What's happened?
My mother, she suffered from postnatal depression. My father and I fled to another country.
Your father, was he a religious man?
He was a priest, and I was a secret. He loved his work more than me.
Well, Their lives in your hands. What made you pursue a career in mental health?
I told you. My mother. She was insane. It was the work of the devil.
Do you believe she had the devil in her?
I do. I did. It's all confused now.
People died in your cares. Young people and soldiers.
Deserters. Cowards.
Who made you the judge? Sometimes it's hard to move on until you face up to those who harmed you. Accept responsibility. You may find some relief. It troubles you.
You need curing. I'll get my gown. Hey, from a lobotomy.
What's that? He was there, wasn't he? Was he there? I don't know my own mind anymore. This place plays tricks on you. I feel like I've actually seen a ghost which goes against everything I believe in. Now I've made a fool of myself with Destiny, the medium. I judged her. I'm not supposed to judge. It's strange. What I thought I knew, I no longer know.
The last rays of the evening sun crept into the bars of the rickety window, casting a strange orange glow in the west wing, the special room, where many had met their maker. Was it my turn?
Silence deafened me, as I wondered how I would get out of this place. How would I escape? He crept towards me. I could feel his breath on my face as he strapped me into the chair. I struggled.
Keep still. Do not fight this. It's our best treatment.
What are you going to do with me?
I'm going to cure you.
No, I've been good this week.
It's only a matter of time before you get hysterical again. Want to harm yourself or someone else.
I'm calm. I've taken all my medication. I want to get well. I want to go home.
You're ill. You need treatment and your father signed for it. You do not deserve to be in our society.
But the others, you had
The lobotomy, yeah, I know, they died, but I'm more experienced now.
No, don't come near me! No!
The shadows grew long, the sun began to set and the light waned. Antonio lit gas lamps one by one around the room as Tilly continued to thrash and attempt to free herself. She had to think of something to say. She had to self forward using a limp, bound leg as leverage to get free. He moved towards her with the syringe. She struggles, trying to free herself as the flames devour the fabrics and the wood at great speed. Is this the end? Antonio runs towards the door, fumbling for the key. Now there's a sudden change in heart.
Help me!
I'm not staying for you.
Then why not run?
My work will live on past me. I wanted to make a statement.
Unlock the door!
I let all my work burn.
What? Have you taken leave of all your senses? We need to leave.
scapegoating it. We'll back up. A record of all these patients, the treatments, the deaths.
1918, Victor Brown, age 60. Admitted to shell shock. His mind was troubled. Treatment, sedation, to kind episodes. Stimulation, not improved. On July 5th, 1918, signs of bruising. Staff reported lack of cooperation. Treatment, shock therapy, no response. Prescribed hydrotherapy, no response. Prescribed a further round of shock therapy. Deceased, October 12, 1918. Cause of death, complication with shock therapy. Al-Maliki, admitted in 1918 after her husband was lost in the war. Convulsions and hysterical episodes, restraint and isolation. Jim Mackenzie, admitted 1920 after trying to imprison her son. Deceased 1921, cause unknown. 1936, a momentous year indeed for mental health. The first lobotomy was opened in America by a guy called Waterford, a neurologist. I vowed to look into this further and become the first to carry this out in the UK.
I knew it could work. There have been many allusions to this idea for many years.
It has been shown that mankind has practiced trepanning for many years, drilling holes into the skulls to release evil spirits.
I watched the fire leave their bodies, their eyes, the lobotomy, and that was the way forward. A cure that they could still live.
Like The Walking Dead.
No, please let me go!
The smoke blocked Julie first. It felt like my lungs were crushing, closing in. Blurred vision. The last thing I heard were the cries of the patients on the West Wing, and I couldn't stop it. I could not stop the fire. As I inhaled my last breath, I felt helpless, and I knew our story would be lost forever.
So everyone, can I just introduce you with some exit thoughts of the project, please?
Well, I thought it would all be kind of a gimmick, really, but it taught me something about myself, that I should be happy for the treatment I have, that I'm lucky not to be locked away in a place like that. I mean, it's horrible.
Your thoughts that this program has this project enlightened you anyone with your field of expertise?
Yes, it showed me that mental health it's not always caused by trauma and abuse. It kind of does happen like that, but sometimes it's not the case. It's an illness, just as one can become physically ill. It is indeed harrowing that what's happened in this asylum and many other asylums. We still have a long way to go to dispel that stigma surrounding mental health. Some people now hide behind the mask of social media, creating a persona they believe is expected of them. We all do it to a certain extent, but some people can be vulnerable online as people can become emboldened aggressors. We've come a long way, but we still don't have all the answers. We're just facing new challenges.
Did you fear from your life?
For a moment there, I thought I really wasn't going to get out alive. I thought it was going to kill me. I admit the TV company did offer counselling after the series, and I took them up on it. I'm getting there now. But just opened my mind on myself and like the way people's minds work.
Francis?
Well, I got out relatively unscathed in the grand scheme of things. But we unveiled a vital part in history here. So it was an important project to be part of course. It was a rather eye-opening experience.
Did you fear for your life?
Now that would be telling. Well, let's just say I was out of my comfort zone. It was interesting.
Destiny, what is what you expected?
It was certainly so much more than I could have hoped for, and it was a very important journey for me. These spirits were so troubled. I was a little overwhelmed, but so another day at the office for me.
Have anyone tried to contact you since?
I suppose they are at rest now. It's hard when you just want to relax and put your feet up, but I suppose we all have our own burdens to bear.
Some people have been skeptical of your gifts. What would you say to them?
Well, I suppose you can't really blame them. The things people do to create an illusion for television these days. But I think people are thinking twice now, not so quick to pass judgment. Of course, there are still cynics, and there are still fake mediums who give us genuine people a bad name.
Well, that's all from us here today. But join us again as we explore asylums around Britain in our next episode of Sections.